Joining me now in the studio to talk about his experience with the Brockville Rifles happens to be Nathan Mandigan. So, Nathan, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
How many years have you been in the Brockville Rifles?
So I joined in July of 2012, so it puts me in my 14th year with the Brocks.
My heavens. And you're enjoying it?
I love it, yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. So, tell me what your rank is, because I get confused.
So my rank is Master Corporal. So
Okay.
it's one of the first junior leadership levels in the Canadian Armed Forces.
Yes. And what are your responsibilities, I guess, is what I'm stumbling over to ask.
Okay, so right now my responsibilities at the regiment are the regimental quartermaster.
Yes.
Which what that entails is taking care of the stores. So all of the things that we need to conduct training, ordering resources, just even office supplies for the building.
Yes.
And making sure that our soldiers, when they go on exercise or deployments, they have all the things that they need to do the job that they need to do. But in addition to that, so a lot of what I do as a reservist and as a young leader in the Canadian Armed Forces is instruct. So I instruct a lot of basic military qualification courses and developmental period 1, which is a rank qualification private for the infantry.
Yes.
I know that's a lot of jargon, but basically the entry-level courses to get someone from a civilian into a trained infantry soldier.
Okay. All right. When you said training, I thought that's good. I know I can handle that. But okay. So what led you to the Brocks? Why the Brocks?
So it's kind of a two-part answer for me. So what led me to join the Brockville Rifles was actually I was in high school. Mm-hmm. I went to Thousand Island Secondary School here in Brockville, and a slightly older friend of mine had just finished their basic military qualification with the co-op program.
Okay.
I was too young at that time to enroll into the co-op program. I was in grade 9. You had to be in grade 10 or 11. Mm-hmm. And the next year, it wasn't offered.
Oh.
But I saw the way that the military training had kind of changed that person, that friend of mine, and their confidence level and the way they carried themselves.
Yes.
And I was one of those children growing up. I just was fascinated with the military, and I didn't realize that I could do it locally and on a part-time basis at first. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of what attracted me to it, was just the accessibility and availability.
Yes.
And then the sense of purpose that it provided to that individual in high school. I kind of wanted to be a part of that team.
Wow.
And so the second part to that answer is that once I joined on a very part-time basis. I went to college. I had a number of different jobs. I worked construction, mm-hmm. and I worked in a few different factories, Kevlar manufacturing, Burnbrae. And in none of those jobs did I really find a sense of purpose. You know, I was kind of going to work, collecting a paycheck, and that was essentially all there was to it.
Okay.
Whereas when I did my part-time things with the military, everything that we do is steeped in purpose, right? So it wasn't serving to just get a paycheck. It was, serving the country. It was developing bonds and relationships deeper than I had in any other area of my life.
Yes.
And so that was kind of what led me to more of the full-time options that the reserves has to offer.
Wow. What a great answer. Yeah. So you would say that this has really changed your life then?
100%, yeah. Mm-hmm. So one thing that the Canadian Armed Forces and the Brockville Rifles in particular has given to me is another family, right? So there was times in my life when I experienced a significant amount of hardship, mm-hmm. and
yes.
the bonds, the resources that were offered by my regimental family, so we call it, mm-hmm. were exactly what I needed to kind of reshift my priorities, refocus my life, get rid of some unhealthy coping mechanisms mm-hmm. that I had developed, yes. and really drive forward to the person that I am today.
So when you're in the service, there's always someone there, right? There's always somebody that you can go to.
That's absolutely correct. And mm-hmm. I mean, you saw it even before we conducted this interview. I have a friend with me today, and
yes.
checking over the uniform, making sure everything is good to go. We do everything in teams in the Canadian Forces. Everything in teams.
saying, maybe you should think about the Brockville Rifles, or maybe you should think about, being part-time or whatever. What would you say to them?
I would recommend it for anybody and everybody who is considering it to give it an honest try. Because in the Brockville Rifles, we have everybody from young students who are kind of where I was, seeking that sense of purpose,
Yes.
to skilled tradespeople who were just looking for a little bit of excitement in a part-time career, all the way to business owners and from all different facets of life.
Really?
So like I kind of going back to my previous answer, one of the biggest things that the Brockville Rifles have done for me was provided me with that community and those connections. Right? There's not many other places in the world where a young high school student might be hanging out with a skilled tradesperson in a trade that they might be interested in doing.
True
Right?
enough.
It's very difficult to make those connections. And through the Brockville Rifles and military training, you can really, really develop those bonds.
And there's a lot of different areas, like meaning that for to become skilled in a certain career going forward, their training is there, is it not?
Yes, 100%. So the first thing that I'll say to answer that is that military training, especially if you're doing reserves, it applies to every other area of your life, right? So the skills that you get with resilience and time management, leadership, communication, all of these things that we learn on our entry-level courses, they don't apply strictly to the military. They're
It's outside.
extremely valuable resources and tools and skills to have everywhere else in life as well.
Wow.
So yes, and on top of that, there is also specialized training that can be offered through different avenues of the military, right? Like we have our own almost economy where within the Canadian Armed Forces, we have our own plumbers, we have our own electricians, we have our own communications and signals experts, lines people, mechanics, cooks,
And it
doctors,
goes on and on and
lawyers.
on.
Yeah, it goes on
Yes.
and on. So any career that you can pursue civilian side, you can also pursue in the Canadian Armed Forces.
That's amazing. Thank you for coming in and sitting down with me. I really appreciate it.
And thank you, Doreen, for the opportunity.
Oh, hey, it's our pleasure. Don't you go away.